Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Morning Con Call. First, we'll start with top 10 derivatives outlook. If you see yesterday's trading session, Nifty was battered by the global, if you see global turmoil, we could see Nifty also battering with the same, and we could see a deep curve show 19,400 odd levels. But in the end, in the closing hour, Nifty sharply recovered from the supports of 19,400 to close just about 19,500 odd levels. Now, coming to the perspective, we see 19,400, 19,370 is a crucial base for the Nifty, and on the hourly charts, there is a trend line which has been marked on, and it's a support zone over there. If you breach below this level, then the correction would deepen, and it could slip towards 19,200 to 18,800 odd level. This should be the ideal support for the next year. If you breach below 19,400, and if we manage to hold this support and yesterday's lows are held properly, then a move towards 20,000 could be expected in the August series as well. Coming to the sector specific front, if you see yesterday, usually IT stocks were battered, and if you see in the post in the US market also, the Nasdaq was down by nearly 2 percentage points, so we could see the follow. So in the IT stocks, could be under pressure today as well. So we should avoid any longs in the IT stocks. And if any profit booking is seen, so we should try to cover the longs over there. Secondly, PSU banks and metals were also on the gaining side. So we in the last couple of days, PSU banks and metal stocks were on the bull run. So there was some profit booking those levels as well. Coming to the Bank Nifty yesterday has given a breakdown of a dumping candlestick pattern, and we could see a witness sharp downtick towards 44,720, and breaking of 44,500 could move towards 44,000 and 43,500. So Bank Nifty is weaker, and this expiry against the Bank Nifty would be underperforming the other peers as well. But if you see on the sector specific and power and other stocks and metal stocks could be a little bit in limelight, and power basically in the power stocks like Tata Power and Torrent Power are looking good on chart, so that should be kept on radar as well. Coming to the Nifty futures, if we see long and there were long unwinding at the tune of 4% with the addition of 4.3 lakh shares, and PCR has declined from 0.92 to 0.75 odd levels. The major additions were seen in 19,800 and at the call side, and 19,500 the put side as well. So coming to the Bank Nifty also witnessed long unwinding to the tune of 2 odd percentage points, and we could see a PCR decline to 0.84 to 0.63 level. So PCR in the Bank Nifty is close to oversold levels, so some bounce should be expected, but this bounce could be sold off as you can see in the charts. Coming to the options front, 45,700 is a crucial hurdle for the Bank Nifty, and 45,000 is the next support where the Bank Nifty is heading towards. So now FIs, if you see FIs are on the selling spree from the day of expiry. They are net long by 1 lakh. Now they are short by 4,343 contracts, and the long short ratio at 48%. Similarly, in the cash market also, they are short by 1,800 crores. So now for this month, the whole month, for the 5 days, they are sold near about 2,500 odd crores. DIs were also seller by 2 crores overall. So we could see profit booking from the FIs and institutions as well. Long builders were witnessed in PVR, Berger Paint and TVS Motors were shorts were witnessed in Bosch, AB Capital and GNFC. Stocks that could be kept on radar are PVR Inox, AI Engineering, Escorts. PVR Inox is looking for a short-term reversal, so that is also good on charts. And in this August month, also many releases are happening in the both on the Bollywood side and on the Hollywood side, so that could be keeping the stock on the watch list. So that's it from mine. I hand over to Archana Madam for more updates.
Thank you, Hitendra. Good morning, team. So, few update from my side, starting with JSW. The company has signed a joint venture deal with Japan's JFE Steel to produce the cold rolled grain oriented silicon steel. The project cost is rupees 5,500 crore, and it will be financed by a mix of equity and debt. On Titan, the company reported Q1 numbers yesterday. The numbers were kind of mixed. The net sales was up by 26% at 11,897 crores, while the net profit has come down by 4% to 7,053 crores. The company's EBITDA has also declined by 6% to 1,100 crores, while the EBITDA margin were down to almost 300 bps to 9.5%. On Indigo, the numbers were pretty positive. The net sales was up by 30% at 16,683 crores, while the EBITDA was up by almost 700 times to 5,170 crores. The margin came in at 31% compared to 5%, while the net profit was at 3,090 crores compared to net loss of 1,064 crores in the same quarter last year. On Gujarat Gas, the company reported Q1 numbers and the negative set of numbers. The net sales was down by 26% at 3,900 crores, while the net profit has declined by 43% to 2,415 crores. The EBITDA was down by 36% at 388 crores, while the EBITDA margin has come down by 200 bips to 9.9%. VIP also reported their Q1 numbers. The net sales was about 8% at 636 crore, while the net profit is down by 16% at 58 crores. The company's EBITDA is down by 21% at 81 crores, while the EBITDA margin has come to 12.7% from 17.4% in Q1 of FY23. Ambuja Cement reported their Q1 numbers. The revenue came at 87 billion, a modest growth of 8% on YOY basis, while EBITDA came in at 16.7 billion, which is up by 50% on same quarter last year. EBITDA margin has increased to 19% compared to 14%, while net profit has gone up by 31% to Q1 FY23 to 11.4 billion. So good set of numbers by Ambuja Cement. And lastly, on Mahindra & Mahindra Financial Services, the overall disbursement for July 23 stood at 4,400 crores, which is up by 12% on YOY. The YTD July 2023 disbursement stood at 16,550 crores, which is a growth of 23% on YOY basis. The business asset at 88,100 crores, which is a growth of 6.4%. The collection efficiency has improved during July 23 and stood at 96%. So overall, very positive development on MMFS side, and we have buy rating on the stock with a target price of 350. So this is from my side. Now hand it over to Kshitija for further research updates. Thank you, and over to you, Kshitija.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Few updates from my side. First update on FSN e-commerce ventures, that is NICA. Yesterday announced that a slew of management changes. So now Shalini Raghavan, Chief Marketing Officer, has stepped down, and Falguni Nair, founder and CEO, will now lead the marketing function. The company said in the yesterday statement. Meanwhile, the company announced host of management changes also. In the June, company elevated Shailendra Singh as a business head for the physical and retail beauty, and Singh continues to lead key omni-channel initiatives. Then next update on NTPC Hindalco. So NTPC, Hindalco, Bajrang Power and Ispat bag one mine each during 7th round of coal auction. So NTPC Limited bagged North Dadur eastern part of coal block in Jharkhand, which is around 439 million tons of coal reserves. The Ministry of Coal yesterday updated, and Hindalco Industry bagged the Meenakshi West block in Odisha, which is 950 million ton of coal reserves, and Bajrang Power and Ispat won the Pathura East coal block in Madhya Pradesh, which is around 110.40 million ton of coal reserves. Then next update on Ultratech Cement. Company will acquire 26% stake in VEH Radiant Energy for the rupees of 15.10 crore. It has signed the shares of subscription and shareholder agreement as well as energy offtake agreement with VEH Radiant Energy. Then next update on RITES. So Railway Engineering Consultancy Company RITES Limited is close to sign international contracts, supply locomotive and wagons, even as it's explored the consultancy services abroad. So this company has emerged the lowest cost bidder for a contract worth around 1,000 crore to supply locomotive and wagons to Zimbabwe, Mozambique, and RITES also exploring consultancy opportunities related to project and rolling stock in India's neighboring countries such as Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, as well as Chile. Last update on Delta Crop and Nazara Technology. So GST Council decided to amend central and state laws from 1st October to ensure that 28% GST is paid on the full value of amounts deposited by the players for a betting on online games, casinos, and horse races. However, deploy winnings will be excluded from the indirect taxation. So the new regime will be reviewed after 6 months of implementation. So Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman already updated on this. However, there will be an income tax on winnings as per the law. So GST Council also decided amend of Integrated GST Act to require resignation offshore gaming platform serving India consumer and to collect GST from them. So that's it from my end. Now I will hand over to Prabhakar sir. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Good morning, team. The important news is Fitch downgrading US government debt. This has created multiple headwinds. One thing is global currency has become very volatile. So that is something which will impact equity markets across the world. So India will not be excluded. Yesterday itself we saw some sell-off. So I think some correction in stocks and sectors will happen. So that will be a good opportunity for long-term investor to buy. But somebody who has been leveraged or people who are having full position should be very careful. Profit booking is advised in where you have very good profit, or trailing stop loss would be a better option. So be careful. Almost from 16,800 level, we went to 19,900 level. So it is more than 3,100 points from the March low. So if that kind of rally, then some correction. We don't know what is the extent of correction, but correction in mid cap and small cap stock can be slightly higher. IPCA Lab now will own Unichem Lab, as promoter Prakash Modi has sold 33.4% stake for 945 crores, and IPCA Lab has made an open offer to acquire 26% stake at 440 rupees for 805 crore. Indostar came with a number, very disappointing number. Foxconn to invest 5,000 crore in Karnataka. It has signed a letter of intent. This is to build 2 component plants. Totally, it will generate 13,000 jobs, and it is away from what it has signed with Tamil Nadu, another 1,800 crore thing. So Foxconn now is getting into ancillaries, which is very positive, because the total components which goes into mobile, which India manufactures, is less than 15%. So if it goes to 50%, that much we save cost, because these are imported from foreign countries, assembled here, and we sell it. And even whatever we buy is assembled unit. So if we start to manufacture all the components also here, that means we manufacture here, the supplies will be from India. It is very positive for India in a long-term basis. There is a bill to allow. There is a bill which has been passed in both sessions of the parliament, and that is to allow private sector to mine lithium and 5 other atomic minerals. Has been passed in parliament, both houses. Lok Sabha was passed about 1 month back. Rajya Sabha, the bill was passed on Tuesday, if I'm right. India and UK free trade agreement, 12th round of talks from August 7th is likely to take place. So the FTA is positive for both, and both sides are saying by end of this year, that is 2023, agreement will be in place. VDL, Vedanta promoted to sell 4.3% stake in Vedanta Limited to raise about 500 million for debt repayment. So the promoter already holds 68.11% stake. So if they sell this also, it will come below almost 64%. Still, they have a huge stake in the company. AB Capital came with the results. On the face of it, results, it looks very good. So revenue was higher by 39% at 8,144 crores. Profit after tax higher by 51% at 649 crores. So there are multiple business in AB Capital. One is finance, NBFC business. They have mutual fund, they have insurance. So there are multiple businesses. Overall, the number is very good. Metropolis came with the results. For the valuation which they trade, maybe not very attractive, but the revenues and profit after tax has stabilized after COVID testing. So revenue was higher by 12% at 271 crores in core business. Now the company has smartly taken away the COVID business. So in core business, it is higher by 12%. EBITDA margin at 24.2. Profit after tax is down by 14.8% at 29 crores. Mumbai region has saw a growth of 15%. So not a great result, but Narayana Hirdalaya, this hospital trades very attractively. The result also has been very good. Their revenue was higher by 19.3% at 1,233 crores. EBITDA margin came at 23%. So there has been improvement in their EBITDA margin, and profit after tax was higher by 67% at 184 crores. EPS for the quarter is 9 rupees 6 paisa. They have about 19 hospitals and they have 6,160 beds. So very good results from them. Carborundum Universal also came with a good results. Revenue was higher by 6% at 1,191 crores, and profit after tax 113 crores, higher by 44%. Net debt was 190 crores. Capex was 55 crores. Pradeep Phosphate came with the results. This is one stock, which gave a very good rally, but the results are disappointing. Their revenue was higher by 26% at 3,073 crores. Total production was higher by 26% at 6,40,000 metric ton. But when it comes to profit, it has been impacted by subsidy adjustment, which was taken at 305 crores. So they had a EBITDA loss of 159 crores, but their phosphoric acid expansion from 3 lakh to 5 lakh tons at Pradeep site has been happening. So long-term positive, but short-term things are not looking so positive. Sapphire Food added about 35 stores. They have a total stores of 778. So their revenue was higher by 20% at 652 crores. EBITDA margin 17.2. Profit after tax came down by 35% at 25.9 crores. AIA Engineering. Here again, last quarter also it was a beat, and this quarter also they have done very good. They are in a unique business. So only two major players are there globally. This company exports to many countries. So their revenue was higher by 14.8% at 1,239 crores. Profit after tax 272 crores, higher by 43%. EPS for the quarter was 28 rupees 87 paisa. Godrej Properties, made a disclosure in the exchange. They built a project called Godrej Summit in Gurgaon, near Delhi. It was completed in 2017 and 18, and there were few cracks in the property. So they did an audit to identify what is that. The audit has identified the presence of chloride in concrete used. The company has estimated that loss would be 155 crores due to repair, maintenance, customer claims, and other facility which they need to offer. So they have taken that hit in the June 30th quarter. The company said, if somebody wants to sell that property, it will buy back that property. So this shows the good intent of the management, but there is a loss. That is why the profit didn't come good. RSWM, a textile company, they have said they will expand their capacity using 315 crores. Part will be internal accruals, part will be debt. So they have a plant in Loda unit in Rajasthan, where 51,072 spindles of compact cotton yarn will be added. The total spindles will become 4,94,680 spindles and 4,800 open end rotors. So they are now operating at 90% capacity. So this is very unique. This has the largest spindling capacity in India. Adani Wilmar, again disappointing results, not a great results. Titan also, the result is disappointed. With that, over to you, team.
या थैंक यू सर एंड गुड मॉर्निंग ऑल. सो स्टार्ट करते हैं आज के हिंदी अपडेट्स के साथ. सो फिच जो है उन्होंने यूएस को डाउनग्रेड किया था थोड़े दिन पहले, जिसकी वजह से एक नेगेटिविटी यूएस मार्केट्स में क्रिएट हुई है, इसका इम्पैक्ट जो है थोड़ा बहुत इंडियन मार्केट में भी पड़ेगा। इवन दो इंडियन मार्केट उतना नेगेटिवली अफेक्ट नहीं होंगे एज कम्पेयर टू यूएस, बट आने वाले टाइम में हम सिंस का जो है ऑल टाइम हाई पे ट्रेड कर रहे थे, थोड़ा सा करेक्शन यहाँ से एक्सपेक्टेड है, विच इन दैट केस आपकी जो भी लेवरेज पोजीशन है स्पेशली उनको लाइट रखना इम्पोर्टेंट है। ऑलरेडी जो है मार्च के लो से 3100 पॉइंट्स हम लोग ऊपर थे, सो यहाँ से एक हेल्दी करेक्शन कंसिडर किया जा सकता है, इन विच केस द करेक्शन शुड बी यूज फॉर से एडिंग ऑन क्वालिटी स्टॉक्स, बट करंट लेवल्स पे पोजीशन थोड़ी सी लाइट रखनी है। ओवरऑल मिड कैप स्मॉल कैप स्टॉक्स में करेक्शन थोड़ा सा हाई हो सकता है, तो इसमें कॉन्शियस व्यू लेके चलना है। नेक्स्ट अगर इंडोस्टार की बात करें तो इंडोस्टार के रिजल्ट्स आए थे, ओवरऑल थोड़े से डिसअपॉइंटिंग थे। वेदांता की अगर बात करें तो कंपनी ने अगेन अपने रिजल्ट्स पेश किए, जहाँ पे सॉरी वेदांता की अगर बात करें तो 4.3% स्टेक जो है उसके प्रमोटर सेल कर रहे हैं। करंटली जो है प्रमोटर 68% स्टेक होल्ड कर रहे थे, तो अगेन ये स्टेक सेल होने के बाद उनके पास होल्डिंग और भी कम हो जाएगा। एबी कैपिटल के रिजल्ट्स आए थे, ओवरऑल काफी अच्छे नंबर्स कंपनी ने दिखाए हैं। रेवेन्यू की अगर बात करें तो रेवेन्यू 39% से इंक्रीज हो गया है, जबकि पैट में भी एक 51% का ग्रोथ देखने मिला है एट 649 करोड़। ओवरऑल कंपनी के मल्टीपल बिजनेसेस हैं अक्रॉस फाइनेंस एंड काफी अच्छे पोजीशन में एबी कैपिटल फिलहाल लग रहे हैं। मेट्रोपोलिस की अगर बात करें तो कंपनी के रिजल्ट्स बहुत अट्रैक्टिव नहीं आए हैं, स्पेसिफिकली अगर इस वैल्यूएशन पे बात करें तो रेवेन्यू में एक 12% की ग्रोथ देखने मिली है, एबिटा मार्जिन में 24.2% की ग्रोथ देखने मिली है, जबकि पैट की अगर बात करें तो इसमें एक 14.8% का फॉल देखने मिला था। नारायण रुद्यालय की अगर बात करें तो करंट लेवल पे काफी अट्रैक्टिव लग रहा है स्टॉक, रिजल्ट्स भी कंपनी ने काफी अच्छे पेश किए। रेवेन्यू में जो है एक 19.3% की ग्रोथ दिखने मिली, जबकि एबिटा मार्जिन करंटली 23% पे है। प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स में भी एक 67% की ग्रोथ देखने मिली है एट 184 करोड़। ईपीएस इस क्वार्टर का अगर देखें तो 9.6 पे ट्रेड कर रहा है करंटली। ओवरऑल नारायण विद्यालय करंटली 19 हॉस्पिटल्स ओन कर रहे हैं। कार्बोरेंडम यूनिवर्सल के रिजल्ट्स भी काफी अच्छे आए थे, रेवेन्यू में 6% की ग्रोथ देखने मिली एट 1191 करोड़, जबकि पैट में 44% की ग्रोथ देखने मिली थी। एआई इंजीनियरिंग इस कंपनी ने भी काफी अच्छे रिजल्ट दिखाए, कंपनी का बिजनेस जो है काफी यूनिक है। रेवेन्यू में 14.8% की ग्रोथ देखने मिली है, जबकि पैट में 43% की ग्रोथ देखने मिली है एट 272 करोड़। ईपीएस अगर इस क्वार्टर का देखें तो 28.87 पे करंटली ट्रेड कर रहा है। एक मार्केट का जो है आउटलुक ले लेते हैं गोइंग इनटू टुडे। सो कल हमने देखा कि एक शार्प प्रॉफिट बुकिंग मार्केट में देखने मिली, एक नेगेटिव बायस के साथ मार्केट ने ट्रेड किया था इन स्पाइट ऑफ अ गैप डाउन ओपनिंग। निफ्टी की अगर बात करें तो कल के सेशन में ओवरऑल इंट्राडे बेसिस पे 200 पॉइंट्स का फॉल निफ्टी में देखने मिला था। ऑप्शन फ्रंट से या फिर ऑप्शन डेटा अगर हम देखें तो आज के सेशन के लिए जो एक वीकली एक्सपायरी होने वाली है, यहाँ पे स्ट्रॉन्ग कॉल राइटिंग देखी गई है 19700 और 19800 स्ट्राइक पे। सो कांस्टेंट हर्डल्स या रेजिस्टेंस ऊपर की तरफ दिख रहा है। 19500 के स्ट्राइक की बात करें तो इसमें भी एक बेरिश व्यू दिख रहा है, बिकॉज बहुत ज्यादा पुट बाइंग हुई है 19500 के जो है पुट पे, तो थोड़ा सा एक बेरिश बायस बन रहा है ओवरऑल फ्रॉम वीकली एक्सपायरी पर्सपेक्टिव। ओवरऑल थोड़ा सा करेक्शन एक्सटेंड होता हुआ देख सकते हैं। 19000 एक इंपॉर्टेंट सपोर्ट होगा निफ्टी के लिए। बैंक निफ्टी की अगर बात करें तो इसमें भी एक 600 पॉइंट्स का फॉल कल के सेशन में देखने मिला था। 45000 के थोड़ा सा नीचे बैंक निफ्टी ने क्लोज किया है। सो आज के वीकली एक्सपायरी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से अगर बात करें तो अगेन हेवी कॉल रेटिंग देखने मिल रही है एट 46000 एज वेल एज 45500 स्ट्राइक्स। 45000 के स्ट्राइक की अगर बात करें तो यहाँ पे भी काफी ज्यादा पुट बाइंग हुए, तो अगेन एक बेरिश बायस बन रहा है आज के सेशन के लिए, एंड थोड़ा सा एक एक्सटेंडेड करेक्शन हम एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं। कुछ स्टॉक्स जहाँ पे नजर रखी जा सकती है ऑन द पॉजिटिव साइड, तो वो है पीवीआर आइनॉक्स, एआई इंजीनियरिंग एंड एस्कॉर्ट, जिन्होंने कल के सेशन में काफी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस दिखाया था इन नेगेटिव मार्केट। सो आज के सेशन में भी यहाँ पे एक पॉजिटिविटी बनती हुई दिख सकती है। एफआईएस की अगर बात करें तो एफआईएस के साथ साथ डीआईएस ने भी फिलहाल कैश मार्केट में सेलिंग की है। एफआईएस ने 1877.84 करोड़ की सेलिंग कल के मार्केट में की थी, जबकि डीआईएस ने 2.23 करोड़ की सेलिंग की थी। फ्यूचर्स डेटा की अगर बात करें तो अगेन कुछ स्टॉक्स जहाँ पे लॉन्ग बिल्डअप देखने मिल रहा है वो है पीवीआर आइनॉक्स, बर्जर पेंट्स एंड टीवीएस मोटर्स। जबकि शॉर्ट बिल्डअप की बात करें तो बॉश लिमिटेड, AB कैपिटल एंड GNFC, ये कुछ ऐसे स्टॉक्स है जहाँ पे शॉर्ट बिल्डअप कल के सेशन में देखने मिला है. सो ओवरऑल दिस वाज ऑल फ्रॉम आवर एंड. थैंक यू फॉर अटेंडिंग द मॉर्निंग कॉन कॉल. हैव अ गुड डे.